Hey everybody, let's talk about a step through, or what I like to call a comfort style, which some e-bike companies call a comfort style. If you have a frame like I have, and there are some e-bikes that do have the same kind of frame setup, where the bar comes down, but it doesn't come all, goes across, but then it comes down lower. And then you have some like Mel's Magnum where it has a bracing bar in the middle of the bottom of the bracket, which makes sense. I don't really think the step through is really a step through. More of it is a comfort style. And what I mean by that is that you sit upright more. It's a more comfortable position. Get the hint that it's a comfort style more than anything than a step through. Um, I also think a comfort style or slash step through is a good idea because usually with a comfort style step through bike, you get a small, medium, or medium large. When it usually comes with a step over, they're usually large or extra large. So there are benefits to it. So yeah, I got that to say. Another thing I want to say is don't always believe the hype. And what I mean by that is whatever the greatest and best bike for the money, don't always believe it. If you think there's a bike that can go really, really fast and it's cheaper than a budget e-bike, that's actually a good budget e-bike that can go 25, 28 miles an hour consistently, I would pick the 25, 28 mile an hour budget e-bike over the bike that claims it can go 35, 40 miles an hour peak. And you hear like, oh, the frame bent, but that was my fault. Oh, I got a new one, but a pole's still left. I think the fork's bent. Oh, I got problems. The motor killed out. Oh, can't get a charger, but you can get a battery for it. Oh, gotta wait until next year to get the bike. Oh, gotta wait a couple months more. If you gotta wait for all this and you want to believe the hype, believe the hype. But sometimes I think some of these bikes are just pump and dump. Hey, give me your money. I'll give you a bike. And then after I give you a bike, we're gone. So don't always believe the hype. Do your research. Really do your research. Here's a tip here's a cerebral palsy tip. Go to your local bike shop. Look at your mechanics or what they're riding. If they're into e-bikes and they're riding the e-bike, see what they're riding. Ask them why they're riding that e-bike. I probably said this before. Don't always take a reviewer's word. Take it as face value. Take it like just look at it. You should be skeptical. You should do your own research. You should look at other people that actually bought these bikes and are riding them. And don't like the first month or first 2 weeks because the bike's popular. Wait until the bike starts to lose its popularity or it's been around a while and see how it does. Because if it's that good of a bike, it'll be around. Don't worry about it. All right? The important thing of any bike is to enjoy it. And that's how you should start your new year. The important thing is the bike shouldn't be too heavy, too tall, and it shouldn't be too uncomfortable. And I ain't talking about the seat comfort. I'm talking about you being comfortable riding the bike. Like, oh, I can handle this. I like this. Not, oh, I can handle this and I can keep up with traffic. Oh, I need to pop on the sidewalk because there's traffic. And I'm scared to ride with the traffic. And that's why I bought the bike, though, to keep up with the traffic. But I'm scared of the traffic. So I need to go on the sidewalk and do 35 miles or 30 miles an hour. Yeah, that makes no sense to me. All right? So, you know what? That's my advice. Get what makes you feel comfortable, okay? I'm just about burnt. I don't know who else is burnt out with every budget e-bike being the best e-bike ever made, and yet there's other new bikes out there. Obeya's got a really good one. Flyer's got a new one with a Pinium. If you guys want me to do a review, let me know. Pinium come out with a mid-drive and it peaks at, I think, 650 watts. I know what you guys are saying. Some of you are saying 650 watts ain't nothing. Check this out though. The whole thing, the whole motor, the gears and everything, Pentium, it's a brushless motor and it's all made in Germany. Huh, not China, Germany. Wonder if anyone's interested in that. Maybe in a couple years, like the BMW 1000R when it first came out in 2008. A lot of people didn't like that. BMWs are known for their quirky and silly bikes. They're not known for crotch rockets. 4 years after I get out of riding a motorcycle, every mother and their cousin has a damn BMW 1000R. Funny how that bike became the coolest bike, hey? Imagine that, a Beamer. I'll tell you another quick story. When I first came back here in the 90s, no one knew what a Beamer was. When I would say Beamer, they didn't know what I was talking about. They thought I was a snob because I liked BMWs and Mercedes, but they didn't know the real reason why I liked them is because I lived over there. And I fell in love with their craftsmanship. And then how crazy they would drive. They knew how to drive over there. I loved that country. That was my second home. Europe is my second home. I had good friendships there. So it was pre-internet. So to stay in contact with a bunch of military brats that move from base to base and try to send a letter, and then their father would get reassigned to another base, and then that letter would get lost, and then you lose your friendship with them. It isn't like today, guys, where you have the internet. And like one guy that I watch, performance review, you guys got this thing called Google. Google stuff up. Listen to some experts. Another guy I would check out is Louis Rosman. He loves e-bikes. Check him out. He has some good advice. Another guy I check out is E-Bike Builder. All right, you guys have a great New Year's Eve and awesome New Year's Day. All right, I'm out of here. Bye.